Hello and welcome to Replacement Player Baseball. We're coming into today's game with 3 weeks left in the season. The Cubs, at 2 games under 500, are trailing the Cardinals by 9 games in the Central and trailing Washington by 4 games for the wild card. The Cubs are coming into St. Louis for 4 critical games in this series against the Cardinals. For Game 1, we are going to see the Cubs sending Mike Clevinger to the mound. He is making start number 24, a 10-3 record with a 3.20 ERA and a 1.11 WHIP. He will be opposed by the Cardinals' Tim Hill, who is making appearance number 32 of the season with a 1-2 record, an ERA of 6, and a WHIP of 155. The Cubs lineup will be Cabrera, Rizzo, Bryant, Hayward, Bradley, Horner, Santana, Fegley, and Clevinger doing the pitching. The Cardinals lineup will be Wong, Carpenter, Goldschmidt, Fowler, Bader, Edman, DeYoung, Molina, and Hill doing the pitching. It is 72 degrees in St. Louis on this beautiful September afternoon. The wind is blowing out to right at 10 mph. And let's get this game underway. The Cardinals pitcher is standing on the hill, ready to face off with Asdrubal Cabrera. The Cubs, coming into this game at 72-74, second place in the NL Central, trailing the first place Cardinals by 9 games, who own an 81-65 record. The season series between these teams is tied at 6. Asdrubal Cabrera now stepping into the plate from the right side against the lefty Hill. Here is the pitch. That is low. It is ball 4. So Cabrera draws the walk. He heads down to first, and now Rizzo is the batter. With nobody out and a runner on first, here's a 3-1 pitch to Rizzo, and he grounds that one to second. The throw goes to short, the relay to first, and Rizzo grounds into a 4-6-3 double play. So now there are 2 outs and nobody on, and Bryant facing Hill in the top of the first inning. 1-1 count. Chris Bryant waiting for the pitch. And here it comes. And a grounder toward first. Picked and thrown to the pitcher covering the base to end the inning. The Cubs get a base runner, but they do not score. We're going to the bottom of the first of a scoreless ball game. And as an update, Washington, who the Cubs are trailing for the wild card position, is leading in Philadelphia 2-0 in the 5th inning. Clevinger facing off with Wong here in the bottom of the first. 1-2 count. Clevinger looking for the sign and the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Clevinger sets him down with the curveball, and now Carpenter is the batter. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 pitch from Clevinger. And here it comes. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. That was some high cheese at 95. Clevinger with his second strikeout of the game, bringing up Paul Goldschmidt. 2 outs, nobody on, 2-2 count. Clevinger looking for the sign. Here's the pitch. And a looper into center field. That is going to get down for a base hit. I thought that Bradley might try to make a diving play, but alas, he hung back and played it on the hop. So Goldschmidt with the 2-out single brings up Dexter Fowler. First pitch to Fowler with 2 outs and nobody on. And a grounder toward first. Rizzo has it, steps on the base, and that ends the inning. So the Cubs retire the Cardinals in the bottom of the first. We're going to the top of the second of a 0-0 ball game. Hill facing Hayward from the hill in the top of the second. 3-1 count. Hayward waiting for the pitch. Way inside, ball 4. That was up under his arms, and Hayward draws the walk. Heading down to first brings up Jackie Bradley with nobody out and 1 man on. Here's a 1-2 count to Jackie Bradley and the pitch. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. That was the sinker. Bradley swung over it, bringing up Nico Horner. And now Alec Mills is brought in to pitch. So apparently the Cardinals starter was actually the opener, and now Mills is going to face Horner, and he is considered the Cardinals starter for today's game. So Mills coming in with a 7-3 record, 91 innings, 16 walks, 86 strikeouts, and a 3.86 ERA. Mills facing off with Horner with 1 out, 1 man on, and a grounder toward first. Goldschmidt has it, steps on the base, that is out number 2. Hayward with a good jump makes it down to second unchallenged. And that will bring up the next batter, Danny Santana, with 2 outs and a runner on second. Cubs trying to break through in a scoreless ball game. 1-2 count, and Santana lines that one down the right field line, going all the way to the wall. Rounding third and heading home is Hayward. Santana sliding into second with an RBI double, and the Cubs have a 1-0 lead in the top of the second inning. Santana pulled that one and hit it all the way down to the wall. RBI number 80 on the season for him. Brings up Josh Fegley. 2 outs, runner in scoring position. First pitch to Fegley and a grounder to short. Picked and thrown to first, and Fegley is retired for out number 3. But not before the Cubs score. It is a 1-0 game going into the bottom of the second inning. Clevenger now facing Bader to lead off the Cardinals half of the second. Here's a 2-1 count and the pitch. And a liner into left field, long run, but Santana is making the catch for out number 1. Edman now batting with 1 out and nobody on. Edman waiting for the 2-1 pitch from Clevenger. And here it comes. Liner into left field, that's going to drop for a base hit, so Santana plays that one on the hop. With a 1-out single, Edman is on base, and DeYoung is the next batter. DeYoung facing Clevenger with a 1-2 count. Clevenger looking for the sign. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So 3 strikeouts on the day for Clevenger. That'll set down DeYoung and bring up Molina now. 2 outs, 1 man on, 1-1 count to Molina. And a looper into right field, coming in fast as Hayward, but he plays it on the hop. The runner's advancing first to third as Hayward throws to third, but it is late. So the Cardinals now have the pitcher Mills coming up with 2 outs and runners on the corners of a tie ball game, or a 1-0 ball game. Cardinals looking to tie here in the bottom of the second. 2-2 is the count, and Mills watches strike 3 go by. So 4 strikeouts on the day now for Clevenger, and that ends the inning. We're going to the top of the third of a 1-0 ball game. Washington has scored 3 more times. They are now up 5-0 on Philadelphia. Clevenger facing Mills here in the top of the third. Clevenger pops it up to left. That's the first pitch he saw down the left field line, and that is caught by Edman for out number 1. Cabrera now the batter with 1 out, nobody on. Here's an 0-2 pitch to Asdrubal Cabrera, and a swing and a miss for strike 3. The fastball outside, but Cabrera chases. Second out of the inning brings up Anthony Rizzo. 2 outs, nobody on. 3-0 pitch to Rizzo, and that is outside for ball 4. Rizzo shows some patience drawing the walk, bringing up Chris Bryant. 2 outs, runner on first. Here's a full count pitch to Bryant, and he takes strike 3 with a changeup that just catches the outside corner. The Cubs strand a runner. Will go into the bottom of the third of a 1-0 ball game. Clevenger facing off against the top of the Cardinals lineup in the bottom of the third inning. Here is the 3-1 pitch from Clevenger. And a liner up the middle, that's going to be a base hit. So a leadoff single for Wong brings up Carpenter with nobody out, 1 man on. Full count pitch from Clevenger, and a liner down the right field line. That's going to be another base hit. This will be extra bases. Wong is going to round third and try to score. He's coming home. The throw goes to second. Wong scores the tying run, and an RBI double for Carpenter. This is a 1-1 ball game. Now Clevenger is going to be working to Goldschmidt with nobody out and the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's a full count pitch, and Goldschmidt pops it up to right. Hayward coming in fast. He makes the catch. That is out number 1. So Goldschmidt retired, brings up Fowler. 1 out, 1 man on. 2-2 count to Fowler. And a check swing, strike 3. So 5 strikeouts on the day for Clevenger. Second out of the inning, and Bader is the next batter. Runner still on second, 2 outs, and a 1-strike pitch, and a pop-up to right. Coming in is Hayward, and he makes the catch to end the inning. The Cardinals score a run. We have a 1-1 tie going into the top of the 4th. Hayward facing Mills in the top of the 4th inning. Here's a full count, and Mills with the pitch, and a little tapper toward the mound. Mills has it. He throws down to first, but Hayward, hustling, beats the throw and has an infield single to lead off for the Cubs in the top of the 4th inning. Another update, Washington is now up 8-3 in the top of the 7th. So Mills facing Bradley with nobody out and runner on first. Here's a 1-2 count, and Mills rings him up with the changeup. That is strike 3. And Bradley heads back to the dugout in favor of Nico Horner. With 1 out, 1 man on, 0-2 pitch to Nico Horner. And a pop-up to center, deep, but playable, going to the warning track, and Harrison Bader is going to make the catch for out number 2. That'll bring up Danny Santana. He has the RBI for the Cubs run in this game. He comes up with Hayward on first and 2 outs in the top of the 4th inning. Here's a full count pitch to Santana, and he lines that one in the gap in right center field. That's going all the way to the wall. Hayward rounding second, heading for third. Is he going to try to score? He rounds third, and he is heading home. The throw does not go home. It goes to second. Hayward scores the go-ahead run. The Cubs are up 2-1. Santana has an RBI double, and this is a Cub lead once again. Fegley now batting, 2 outs, runner on second, 1-1 pitch to Josh Fegley, and a grounder toward third, picked and thrown to first, and that will end the inning. But not before Santana drives in another run. The Cubs now taking a 2-1 lead into the bottom of the 4th. Clevenger working to Edman here in the bottom of the 4th inning. First pitch from Clevenger. Grounder towards second. Cabrera has it. Flips over to first, and that will be the first out of the inning. DeYoung now the batter, 1 out and nobody on. 1-1 count to DeYoung. And a liner into center field. That'll be a base hit going all the way to the wall. Bradley chases it down. He gets the throw back into the cutoff man. That'll be a stand-up double for the batter. Here, DeYoung in the bottom of the 4th inning. So 1 out, tying run on second, and Yadier Molina is the batter. 1 ball count, Clevenger working. Liner over the third baseman's head in the left field. Santana has it. He throws home. The runner comes home. The throw is late, and the runner is safe. So Molina with an RBI single ties the game up at 2. And now the pitcher Mills is batting with 1 out and 1 man on. Mills waiting for the pitch. And he lines that one into right field. He was swinging away, had the Cubs defense fooled. So the throw goes to third. The runner is going to advance to third. And Molina is safe. Mills heads into second. And now Clevenger is facing Wong with 1 out and 2 men on in the bottom of the 4th. Clevenger working with a 2-1 count and a pop-up to short left center field. Coming in is Bradley. He makes the catch. The throw comes home. The runner comes home. The slide, and he is safe. So the Cardinals take the lead now. It is 3-2 in the bottom of the 4th inning on the sacrifice fly. Now there are 2 outs and a runner on second, and Carpenter is the batter. Bottom of the 4th, Cardinals have their first lead of the ball game. Here's a 1-strike pitch, and that's thrown away, goes all the way to the backstop. The wild pitch is going to allow Alec Mills to advance to third. Clevenger now working to Carpenter with a 2-2 count. And here's the pitch, and a pop-up right center field. Hayward going back to the warning track and making the catch for out number 3. The Cardinals score twice. They're taking a 1-run lead into the top of the 5th inning. Clevenger facing off against Mills here in the top of the 5th, leading off for the Cubs. 0-2 count. Clevenger grounding it back up the middle. The shortstop dives. He has it. Oh, and he loses it. DeYoung thought he had it. Loses it on the transfer. They're going to call that an infield single for Clevenger. Apparently they think that he was so speedy he was going to beat that out anyway. Now Cabrera's the batter. With nobody out, the tying run on first. Here's a 1-1 pitch to Asdrubal Cabrera and a pop-up to left. Coming in is the left fielder, Edman. He is going to make the catch, and that is the first out of the inning. Rizzo now batting. The shift is on. 1 out. Runner on first. 2-0 count. And Rizzo pops it up to the left side. The catcher heading over in foul territory. Is he going to make the catch? And Molina squeezes it for out number 2. Chris Bryant now the batter. The infield shifts the opposite direction as Bryant faces Mills with 2 outs and a runner on first. Here's the 1-2 count, and Bryant swings and misses for strike 3. So he could not catch up with that fastball. The runner is stranded. We're going to the bottom of the 5th of a 3-2 ball game. Clevenger is going to get to face the 3, 4, and 5 batters in the Cardinal lineup in the bottom of the 5th inning. Clevenger working 1-1 count, and a liner into center field. Bradley with a long run makes the catch. That is out number 1. Fowler now batting with 1 out, nobody on. 1 strike count, and the pitch to Dexter Fowler. And a pop-up to left center. This time Santana has the line on it, and he makes the catch. That is out number 2. Harrison Bader now batting. 2 outs and nobody on. Clevenger with the first pitch. And a grounder past third into the left field corner. Extra bases for Harrison. As he rounds first heading to second, he's going to slide in with a double. So a 2-out double for Harrison Bader puts a runner in scoring position as the Cardinals look for an insurance run here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Edmund now batting. 2 outs, 1 man on, 0-2 count. Clevenger gets him to ground to short. Horner with the play. He throws to first, and that ends the inning. So the Cardinals strand a runner. We're going to the top of the 6th of a 3-2 ball game. Hayward facing Alec Mills here in the top of the 6th inning. Hayward batting with a 1-ball count and waiting for the pitch from Mills. And a line drive into right field. Going back, however, is Dexter Fowler, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Well hit, sounded good coming off the bat, but Fowler is retired. Fowler retires Hayward for out number 1. Bradley now batting with 1 out and nobody on. Here's a 1-ball count and the pitch to Jackie Bradley. And a pop up to center. Harrison Bader coming in fast, short center field, and he's going to make the catch for out number 2. Nico Horner now the batter, facing Alec Mills with 2 outs and nobody on. Horner waiting for the pitch. Liner up the middle, he just about took Alec Mills' head right off of his shoulders. That was a line drive single directly over the mound. So a 2-out single brings up Danny Santana. He has been 2 for 2 for the Cubs today, driven in both of this team's runs. He comes up with Horner on first and 2 outs, 2-1 count. Danny Santana waiting for the pitch. And he lines that one over the shortstop's head into center field. That is going to be a base hit. So Santana is 3 for 3 on the day. Horner advances to second. And now Fegley is the batter with 2 outs and 2 men on here in the top of the 6th inning. Fegley facing Mills with a 1-2 count. And he swings and misses for strike 3. That was a slider. And Alec Mills got him to strike out to end the inning. So the Cubs strand 2. We're going to the bottom of the 6th of a 3-2 ball game. Clevenger is going to face the lower third of the Cardinal lineup in the lower half of the 6th inning. DeYoung is going to be the first batter for the Cardinals, waiting for the 1-strike count and the pitch. And he lays down the bunt. Clevenger has it. He takes his time and throws to first, and the runner is safe. Clevenger took way too long to throw that over to first. And now the speedy DeYoung is on first with Yadier Molina, the batter. Nobody out, 1 man on, and a 1-ball count. And there's a pop-up in foul territory. Bryant is chasing toward the dugout. And let's see here. Fegley calls him off and makes the catch for out number 1. Alec Mills now batting, facing Clevenger with 1 out, 1 man on. Here's a 2-2 count, and Alec Mills swings and misses for strike 3. So that is 2 outs now in the inning. And Colton Wong is the batter. And Kerry Wood is going to bring in a relief pitcher. Sammy T is coming in to pitch for the Cubs here in the bottom of the 6th inning with 2 outs and a runner on first. He's going to face the top of the Cardinal lineup. Colton Wong will be the first batter. 1-strike count. Sammy T with the pitch. And here it comes. Liner right at Bryant at third base, and that will end the inning. So the Cubs get out of the inning. The Cardinals strand a runner. We're going to the top of the 7th of a 3-2 ball game. And now Mike Tauschman is going to be sent up to pinch hit for the Cardinals. Here, pinch hit for the Cubs against the Cardinals' Alec Mills in the top of the 7th inning. So Sammy T's day is over. Mills facing Tauschman. First pitch. And here it comes. And the lefty Tauschman grounds it back toward the mound. Mills picks it up. He throws to first. And Tauschman is retired on a bang-bang play over at first. So that is out number 1. Tauschman is upset. He thought he beat that one out, but the umpire said no. And now Asdrubal Cabrera is the batter. 1 out, nobody on. 1 ball count. Asdrubal Cabrera waiting for the pitch. And a liner past the first baseman into right field. Cabrera has a 1-out single. And that will put a runner on first as Anthony Rizzo comes up. With 1 out, 1 man on, Rizzo coming up to try to make a difference here for the Cubs in the top of the 7th inning. First pitch to Rizzo, and he grounds that one to second. The throw goes to first as they do not try to retire Cabrera. So 4-3 is the put out, and now Chris Bryant is the batter. 2 outs, tying run in scoring position. Bryant facing off against Mills with an 0-2 count and the pitch. And Bryant swings and misses at the curve. That is strike 3. Mills gets his 6th strikeout of the game. The Cubs strand the runner. We're going to the bottom of the 7th of a 3-2 ball game. And now Edwin Diaz will be the new pitcher for the Cubs. He's coming in with 58 2/3 innings thrown, 25 walks, 88 strikeouts, and a 3.84 ERA. Diaz will face Carpenter, Goldschmidt, and Fowler in the bottom of the 7th inning. 2-2 count. Diaz looking for the sign and the pitch. And that is strike 3 called, so Diaz rings him up to lead off the inning. And now Goldschmidt is the next batter. 1 out, nobody on. 2-2 count again. Here's Diaz with the pitch and a pop up to left. Goldschmidt got the bat on it, but he's going to fly out to left, and Santana puts it away for out number 2. Fowler now the batter with 2 outs and nobody on. Here's a full count pitch to Dexter Fowler and a liner to left. Santana has to hurry for this one, but he does make the catch and is going to end the inning. We're going to the top of the 8th as the Cardinals are retired in order. It is a 3-2 St. Louis lead. Jason Hayward leading off for the Cubs here in the top of the 8th inning. Facing Alec Mills. Hayward with the 1-1 count and waiting for the pitch. And Hayward grounds it toward the shortstop who's playing near second base. The throw goes to first, and that is out number 1. Jackie Bradley now comes in, and he's going to face the new Cardinal reliever, 1-time Cub Kirby Yates. Yates coming in with a 54 innings thrown, 12 walks, 71 strikeouts, and a 3.67 ERA. So Bradley batting from the left side against the righty Yates with 1 out in the top of the 8th inning. 2-2 count. Bradley waiting for the pitch from Yates. And here it comes. Bradley grounds it back toward the mound. Yates has it, throws to first, and that is out number 2. And now Nico Horner is the batter with 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the 8th inning. 1-2 count. Horner waiting for the pitch, and he swings and misses at a split-finger fastball for strike 3. So the Cubs retired in order. We're going to the bottom of the 8th of a 3-2 ball game. Diaz coming out for inning of work number 2. He is going to face off with Bader, Edman, and DeYoung here in the bottom of the 8th. 1 strike count. Diaz with the pitch. And a liner over the third baseman's head in the left field. That'll be a leadoff single for the Cardinals. And it'll put a runner on first with nobody out. Edman now the batter. Facing Diaz. Here is the first pitch from Diaz and a grounder to second. 4-6-3, and that is a ground ball double play. So the Cubs turn the twin killing. The Cardinals now have 2 outs and nobody on, with DeYoung the batter in the bottom of the 8th inning. 2-2 count and the pitch from Diaz, and a swing and a miss for strike 3. So Diaz chalks up the strikeout. The Cardinals' half of the inning is over. We're going to the top of the 9th. The Cubs down by 1 in a 3-2 ball game. And Giovanni Gallegos will be the Cardinal closer here in the top of the ninth. He is going to face Santana, Fegley, and Diaz here in the top of the ninth inning. Gallegos, with 52 and 2/3 innings thrown, has issued 11 walks, 61 strikeouts, with a 2.22 ERA. Facing Santana, who is 3 for 3 today, here's a 1-strike count and the pitch from Gallegos. He has earned 29 saves on the season. And here's the pitch. And Santana pops it up to left. Heading over is Edmund, and he's going to make the catch. That is out number 1. And now Ian Happ is going to pinch hit for Fegley here in the top of the ninth. The switch hitting Happ will come up from the left side against the righty Gallegos in the top of the ninth inning. First pitch to Ian Happ. The shift is on. And Happ grounds it right into the teeth of the shift. The second baseman picks it up and throws to first. That is out number 2. Wilson Ramos will now be the pinch hitter for the pitcher's spot. Back-to-back pinch hitters sent up by Kerry Wood, as Ramos will face off with Gallegos with 2 outs and nobody on in the top of the ninth inning. First pitch to Wilson Ramos. 2 for 5 as a pinch hitter. And he lines that one into center field. I believe that's going to be playable, and it is caught by Bader to end the game. So Ramos lines out to end the game. The Cardinals are victorious 3-2. Cardinals got 3 runs on 11 hits with no errors. The Cubs 2 runs on 7 hits with no errors. Cubs have dropped the first game of this series against the Cardinals. The Cardinals' Alec Mills is the winner and the player of the game. He threw 6 innings of 7-hit, 1-run baseball, walking 1 and striking out 6. Clevenger takes the loss. He went 5 2/3, allowing 10 hits with 3 earned runs, no walks, and 6 strikeouts. The Cubs, Danny Santana is certainly a nominal player of the game for that team. He went 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs, drove in both Cub runs. So the Cubs are now at 72 and 75, while the Cardinals improved to 82 and 65. Thank you for watching Replacement Player Baseball.